Reptiles are cold-blooded creatures that have a propensity to kill. Starting from the most poisonous vipers to the biggest of crocodiles, each one is a savage killer. Depending on the reptile you encounter, you can see various weaponry in use to take down prey. While some snakes use venom to paralyze their opponents, some simply constrict their prey to death. On the other hand, there are Komodo dragons that use a poison that stops blood from coagulating. Have you seen the Komodo dragons attack and kill a deer? What about crocodiles brutally hunting zebras? If not, then we've got you covered, because here are 13 brutal moments of reptiles being badass. Number 13. Monitor lizard versus snakes. Monitor lizards and snakes are dangerous reptiles in their own right. They share the same habitat and compete for food. Also, both the lizards and snakes like to feed on each other. So, a face-off between these two deadly reptiles is a spectacle to watch. The monitor lizard spots and immediately aims to kill this python. The lizard assaults the head of the python. Since the snake lacks venom, attacking the head is a relatively safe option. Even though the serpent tries to coil around the monitor lizard's throat, it is eventually unable to do so. A victory for the lizard. This python too tries to choke the monitor lizard to defend itself from the attack, but the monitor lizard is wily enough to evade these tricks. Soon, the lizard seems to have crushed the head of the snake as the constrictor stops struggling. This monitor lizard goes after a rattlesnake. The serpent uses its rattling sound to warn the predator of dire consequences. Since monitor lizards are immune to small doses of the poison, it doesn't affect this one either. Soon, the rattlesnake is gulped down whole, and there isn't anything it can do to escape. In this clip, a water monitor lizard captures a snake and crunches it hard. The snake tries to free itself, but nothing seems to work on its attacker. After biting the snake for some time, the monitor lizard carries it off in the waters, perhaps to enjoy the meal in peace. In this fight, a monitor lizard grabs a huge black cobra and fights hard. The black cobra strikes the lizard equally viciously. It even injects some of the deadly venom into the lizard's body. But it seems that the monitor lizard can resist the venom's effects. The lizard brutally tightens its bite while the snake tries its best to free itself. It is not clear who will win, but the lizard definitely has a slight edge. Number 12. Crocodiles versus wildebeest. Just like the zebras, crocodiles enjoy targeting wildebeests. Wildebeest herds are known to gather near the water's edge to quench their thirst. However, in doing so, these animals leave themselves open to attacks by crocs. Although strong, wildebeest don't generally escape from a croc's jaw. Like this wildebeest, who was caught off guard and intercepted by this seasoned crocodile. With his wide-open jaw, this violent beast seizes the helpless wildebeest, and there is no way out. The crocodile gradually but strategically submerges the wildebeest, and soon the other crocs join in the feast. This time, it's a gala feast for the crocodiles, as they have a whole herd of wildebeests crossing the water body. This herd is well aware of the danger awaiting them under the water, but they have to cross the river for greener pastures, and that's the opportunity crocs need. Several crocodiles repeatedly attack different members of the herd, but fail to devour any wildebeest, as they tactically dodge the attacks. However, the odds are against the wildebeest as soon as one of the crocodiles manages to signal out a young wildebeest in the end and slowly drowns it. The wildebeest's horde just doesn't seem to come to an end. In this clip, the crocodiles ambush the wildebeest by waiting to attack them as they cross the river. After several failed assaults, the crocodile finally succeeds in grabbing a wildebeest by the neck. Then it's just a matter of dragging the captured animal underwater. Even though crocodiles are great predators, they aren't successful every time. Here, a crocodile drags a wildebeest with all its strength. The captured animal isn't ready to go down and fights hard, but it simply isn't strong enough. As the assault continues, a couple of hippos approach from behind and charge at the croc. They distract it long enough to save the wildebeest, which runs away immediately. Number 11. Crocodile versus carnivores. Crocodiles are so strong that they can get away with attacking almost any animal in the wild. We all know what crocs do with herbivores like gazelles, impalas, wildebeests, and zebras. But they also try to do the same with other carnivores too. Even the carnivores aren't safe too close to the waters. In this shocking clip, a cheetah tries to get a sip from the river. A hungry crocodile suddenly pops out of the water and drags the world's fastest land animal into the water. The cheetah just did not get any chance to fight back, and the crocodile finished it off. It is very challenging even for lions to cross rivers infested with deadly crocodiles. The two lions here seem unsure but still decide to cross. Soon, a crocodile rushes towards them. It attacks and terrifies the lions. It even tries to nab and drown one of the lions. The lions manage to remain alive and flee from the area. In the waters, not even the kings of the jungles can go up against crocs. Here again, this leopard is drinking from crocodile-infested waters. It observes the crocodile close in. The crocodile pops out and suddenly tries to strike. The leopard luckily moves back and saves its life at the last moment. African wild dogs are in the mood for a daytime celebration after hunting an impala. These canines' daylight fun, though, is short-lived. A huge crocodile emerges out of the water and easily nabs the dead impala as the dogs drag it close to the river. As it swiftly gets the impala into the river, the croc spoils the entire party mood of these dogs. The dogs have no way of reclaiming their kill now. Number 10. Crocodiles versus impalas and gazelles. Impalas and gazelles are weak and helpless when crocodiles attack them. The element of surprise is crucial when trying to catch these animals. If the crocodiles pounce too early, the prey can flee. Although they aren't strong, impala and gazelle are exceptionally quick on their feet. The impala in this clip senses something is wrong, but still decides to drink water. This is just the opportunity that the croc was waiting for. It suddenly pounces, grabbing the animal and dragging it in. In the struggle, the impala dislocates its legs, giving the crocodile the perfect chance to finish the job. In the second clip too, the impalas are well aware of the dangers but have no other option but to drink here. From underneath the water, the crocodile attacks and grabs hold of one of the impala's legs. After pulling it into the water, the crocodile's hunt is complete. Now it can feast on the captured animal's meat. Gazelles are smaller than impalas and therefore have no chance either against the crocodiles. In this deadly incident, the gazelle herd Supremo misleads other gazelles to cross the river, even when there are scores of crocodiles waiting. The gazelles have committed a huge mistake, and now the crocodiles grab this opportunity. One by one, the crocodiles target and drown the gazelles. The crocs manage to kill almost half the members of the herd. Number 9. Crocodiles versus zebra. Zebras often gamble with their lives while drinking water or crossing the rivers. While they cross in large numbers, the crocodiles wait to trap and slaughter them. Once the crocodiles grab a zebra, the animal has very little hope of escape, owing to the predator's immense bite force. In this shocking clip, a crocodile attacks the zebra and pulls the animal's guts out. The zebra continues to fight and even manages to kick free, but you can see it's already too late, as its entire stomach hangs outside. Soon, it collapses and the crocodiles gather for their feast. In this shocking clip, a zebra herd tries to cross the river without getting attacked by the crocodiles, but one unlucky zebra gets stuck between the rocks and tries to escape. Soon, a crocodile grabs at its face and does a death roll. A part of the zebra's face rips right off. Now, there's no hope left for this animal. Number 8. Python attacks. Pythons are often large and scary predators. They are constrictors, meaning these snakes coil around a prey's body and suffocate them. The pythons then swallow their prey whole. A flexible jaw allows pythons to eat animals bigger than them. In this clip, the python proves that size does not matter. It quietly senses the springbok's presence. It decides to target the head of the springbok. It strikes and captures the springbok and coils over its body. The python squeezes the life out of the springbok. After its prey is dead, the python opens its mouth wide. Slowly, the snake swallows the huge animal. This serpent wouldn't need another meal for some time now. The pythons are particularly fond of eating pork, it seems. This pig family has no clue that danger is lurking nearby. Suddenly, the python strikes one of the pigs and the rest escape from the area to save themselves. The python entangles the warthog and smothers it to death. In this clip, the python has swallowed a piglet. The adult pigs decide to strike back and repeatedly bite the python. The snake tries to fight back, but it's mobbed by these pigs. The united assault on the python ensures that this snake doesn't survive. It can no longer threaten other piglets in this farm. Number 7. Alligator versus python. Pythons can pose a serious threat to alligators. However, the reverse is true too. Alligators can also feed on pythons if given the opportunity, so a fight between these two is a spectacle to behold. In this shocking clip, the python shows who is the real boss by targeting this baby alligator. The python has coiled over the alligator's body, making escape virtually impossible. Finally, the python tries to swallow the alligator by opening its mouth. Digesting such a meal would take some time and will keep this python feeling fuller for longer. Here, an alligator and python are swimming close to each other. This is a recipe for disaster. Suddenly, the snake delivers a powerful bite to the alligator, and the latter retaliates with a bite of its own. Several more attacks later, the python and alligator finally decide to call it a tie and move on. Here, an alligator and python face off. Neither of the two are ready to back off. The alligator holds the serpent with a deadly bite, but the python isn't ready to give up either. It starts to coil around the alligator's neck. Noticing this, the alligator finally lets go. This is another case where both these predators prove to be in equal standing. Number 6. Turtle attacks. Unlike other reptiles, turtles do not look fierce, but that does not mean that they cannot be ruthless. The turtles mostly use their bite to destroy their prey and have hard shells. The shells offer protection against attacks and predators. The jellyfish is swimming and immediately a turtle nabs it from behind. The turtle ruthlessly bites it repeatedly. However, for some reason, the turtle seems to have lost all of its interest in the creature. It decides to let the jellyfish go and swims away. When turtles do not kill, they can make lives miserable. The pelican tries to catch fish by dipping its beak in the waters. In its excitement to get food, the pelican commits a huge blunder. It tries to grab a turtle instead of a fish. The turtle attacks the pelican and breaks its beak. You can see the huge hole in the beak. In this shocking clip, a snapping turtle tortures a snake inside an aquarium. It bites the snake and stops it from escaping. The snake tries its best to flee, but the turtle's grip is too strong and there's nowhere to go. The turtle continues to drag and bite the snake until it is finally dead. Then, after a long fight, the snapping turtle gulps down the serpent. Number 5. King cobra versus other snakes. The king cobra is a highly venomous snake, and they often feed on other snakes. King cobra venom prevents muscles from contracting, leading to paralysis. Any prey injected with the compound generally doesn't stand a chance to survive. In the forests, a rat snake and a king cobra are looking for food. The rat snake does not have any idea that its life is under serious threat. The king cobra pounces on the rat snake and delivers a dose of venom. With paralysis setting in, the rat snake can't even escape as the cobra gulps it down whole. In this second clip, a king cobra repeats the same thing. Only this time around, the target is an olive water snake. Even though this king cobra is just a week old, it is already a capable hunter. With just one strike, the king cobra paralyzes the olive water snake. Now it's only a matter of time before the predator swallows its prey. Number 4. Komodo dragon versus deer. The Komodo dragons are some of the most dangerous reptiles in the world. They are notorious for torturing and eating their prey alive. These dragons have a specific poison in their bites that stops their prey's blood from coagulating, so most die due to severe blood loss. The Komodo dragon in this clip tears into the flesh of the deer, and soon another joins the meal. The deer struggles to stand up and escape. The hungry Komodo dragons do not bother about all this and continue to torture and eat this deer alive. In another shocking video, a large Komodo dragon attacks this pregnant deer. The reptile rips the deer's body. It drags out the unborn deer from its belly and quickly swallows it entirely. The Komodo dragons do not stop and start digging into the mother's flesh now. In just moments, the attackers rip chunks of the flesh from the deer's body. Number 3. Caiman attacks. Caimans look like crocodiles but are smaller and are quite deadly. The caimans have a strong bite force like their larger cousins. These animals rely mostly on fish for food. Other parts of their diet include some birds, large mammals, and even turtles. In this shocking clip, some storks are resting on a tree branch and have no idea that a caiman is waiting underwater. One unlucky stork tumbles and falls down from the tree. The caiman seizes the opportunity and quickly attacks the stork. It's a simple kill, and the caiman simply takes the bird and moves back into the water. The capybaras are quite large and have the ability to swim very fast, but this capybara is trapped between an anaconda and a caiman, and both these animals are strong enough to destroy the capybara. The caiman rapidly swims towards the capybara and nabs it. The strong bite force is enough to end the capybara now. Number 2. Komodo dragon versus monkeys. This monkey pays with its life for monkeying around this Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon bites the animal and swiftly breaks its neck. With its neck broken, all of the fight is now gone from this monkey's body. Bit by bit, the Komodo dragon swallows the prey. By the end, only the monkey's tail is slightly visible. Number 1. Alligator versus electric eel. The alligators are undoubtedly strong and can crunch any small and medium animals to death with their powerful bite force. But that does not mean that they are successful every time. Sometimes, the prey can have hidden defenses, which can injure or even kill them. An electric eel gets near a shore. A small alligator chases and grabs it with its strong jaws. The electric eel jolts the alligator with a lot of electricity as soon as the predator attacks. The alligator shakes uncontrollably due to the electric shock. Before long, it lies dead, electrocuted by the eel. That's all the clips we have in store for you today. Which of these did you like the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and share the video too. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and turning on all notifications so that you receive an update when we upload our next video. Till we see you again, take care and have a great day ahead.